morning everyone. So today our topic is water. We know that for our daily activities water is very essential for us. For example, when we are woke up, so we used to brush, we required water. We used to cook, we required water. We used to drink tea, so for that also water we required. Food preparation, clothes washing, and plantation means to grow the plants, vegetables. For these all things water we require. So if you observe any time, any globe, so what is the color of globe? So most it is completely in a blue in color. So most of the globe it is in color blue. So why it is seen blue color, and how much water is there in our earth? So if you imagine this is our globe and our earth, 75% it covered with water, 25% land. So these many countries are there in our world, and these many people, crores of people, billion, trillions of people, they are living only 25% as a land only. So remaining 75% of water. It is occupied 75% on our earth. Sir, where is that much water? So now water is stored in oceans. We know that oceans are very big water storage. So oceans, water vapors are in clouds, in the form of clouds and underground water. So for example, in Rajasthan the rainy season is very less, but how you are getting the water means you are utilizing the underground water here, underground water, and in the form of ice. Most of the people they visited Jammu and Kashmir, Himalayas, Himalayas completely covered with the ice only. So if you are melting the ice, what we will get? We will get water only. So means water is in the four forms. What are they? Oceans, water vapors or clouds, underground water, and in the form of ice. So these four are main sources to us to get the water. In this lesson we are going to discuss about one more thing, that is the water cycle. So what is the water cycle? So in generally, not if you are going to any south places or South Indian places, mostly you can identify the three seasons. How many? Three seasons. Summer, winter, rainy season. So in Rajasthan mostly extreme cold and extreme sunlight or hot is there. So but less rainy season. So but if you are going to any south places, you may identify mostly in this from the June to up to October, that is the rainy season. Now let me see the connection between these four. So first, oceans. What will happen when in the season of summer water will evaporate and they are turned into water vapors. That water vapors form like a clouds. Sir, how it is possible? So just check in your house inside, take a container or observe when your mom preparing tea or cooking rice or boiling any objective with the help of water, any vegetable with the help of water. So what you are going to observe when the water is boiling time, what you are going to observe or what you are going to identify. So just put your hand when the water is boiling. At the boiling point, what will happen? They are going to producing some water vapors. Or these water molecules, water turns or changes its stage to liquid. This is the liquid, na? Liquid state to gas. Water vapors mostly they will water vapors should be in a gas, in the form of gas only. So this is the liquid, sir. We are taking the liquid water, we are taking, sir. How it is changing into gases? Just identify when just check when you are preparing a cup of tea. Just put your hand on the surface of the container. What you will get? So on your hand you will get some water vapors, So when you are going to put your hand, you will get some water vapors, and remove your hand from the container. Just identify, means just see, put your hand in the normal temperature. When you are going to put in the normal temperature, that water vapors turns into liquids. Means when in the summer season water are evaporating from the oceans, here from they are going to evaporating. They evaporated by the help of sunlight, and they turns into water vapors, and water vapor form clouds. In generally we will observe the clouds. So when you are going to observe the sky, what you will form? First you will form the clouds. So clouds means the form of water vapors. Okay. So clouds are formed with the help of water only. Then clouds, what they are going to do? Water changing into liquid state to gas, gas state. So this gas state, when the temperature is low, so what will be happen? Again this gas state will come to liquid state. They will come to liquid state. Just, sir, how the water vapors or water molecules, how they are coming to water, sir? Water vapors, how they again form to water? Just identify, remove any bottle from your refrigerator or any cool drink bottle. Just put that bottle in the normal atmosphere, means in your room. So when you are going to put that water bottle outside, what you identify on the bottle? Some water vapors you are going to finding. How they came? Is it that bottle leaking out that water? No, because the bottle having less temperature. But in the atmosphere, the temperature is high. In the air, the temperature is high. When you are going to put that water bottle in the outside, what will be happen? The water molecules or water vapors which is presented in the air, they get down to their temperature. They are decreasing their temperature from the gas state to liquid state. They are turning into gas state to liquid state. So now I will show how they are turned from the gas state to liquid state. See, I brought a water bottle from my refrigerator. So you can identify the water molecules here, water molecules. If you are not identifying on the molecules on this bottle, I will show one stainless steel container. So this is the mixing container. So up to now I put this in the refrigerator. So now what I am going to doing, see, these all are water vapors. Its temperature is very less. Its temperature is very less. When we are going to put this in the atmosphere, here water vapor molecules are forming now. The atmosphere air is touching the container and automatically this temperature sharing with the atmosphere air. So the vapors which is present in the air, they decrease their temperature, means from the gas state to liquid state, they turns into gas state to liquid state. Same here also, the clouds, when the temperature, atmosphere temperature is decreased, at that time the clouds, the gas state of water again turns into liquid state, means they are again come down with the rain. So now next, underground water. So water evaporated and they form like a water vapors, means clouds. So from clouds it rain. Then raining afterwards, the water will stored in an underground. So for example, take a water bottle or take a mug of water, pour that water in the ground, not in the cement or not on the cement floor, just pour that in the sand. What will happen? It absorb the water, the earth it absorb the water, or the mud will absorb the water. Just observe that when you are pouring some water for plants, what will happen? They sink into the pot. So same as is the water, the rainy water will sink in the underground, and they may use when we require with the help of bore wells, wells are bore wells, and in the form of ice. So where the mountains, means from the sea level, from if it is the highest place or height place. For example, this is the sea and here it is a big mountain is there. So here what will be happen? Here the temperature is very less. When we are going to in heights, the temperature is very less. So at that time what will be happen? When it is raining on the high places, that water molecules or water vapors turns into ice. You may identify that in the Jammu and Kashmir total Himalayas. Okay, this is the now next topic. From many years, people we are using the underground water. And nowadays, what happened? Less rain. So, for example, I am just giving an imaginary calculation. For example, in underground 50% water is there. So from this is 2020 na? So this is from the 2000 years from we inject only 10% of water Means we are given only 10%. We taken 30% from this 50%. Only in underground 20% water is there. For upcoming generations, they won't get the water from underground. And so before 2000 means in 19th century, there is the heavy rains and sufficient underground water. Yearly the population is increasing and the usage of water also increases. For example, in your home only 3 members, you and your father and your mother, 3 members. How much water you used? For example, 10 buckets. Each bucket contain 20 liters. Into 10. For all means washing clothes, cleaning house, cooking, everything. Daily you are using at least 200 liters. How much you are using? 200 liters. This is for 3 members. If in a house, in our country, how many members are there? More than 130 crores. How many? Our population 130 plus 130 crores. So 130 crore people, how much they required? Is it imaginary number? No. In this we are using the factories, industries, they also require water. Agriculture. Why? Because in India 70% people they dependent on agriculture only. In another countries less agriculture is there, but in our India 70% of people they depended on agriculture. So how it is possible if there is no water? Just imagine or just try one day without using water. From the morning without brushing, is it possible without brushing, without water? No. Without having a cup of tea? No. Without having food? No. Without bathing? No. Without washing clothes? No. For each and every activity we require water. So, but we are giving the less, we are taking more. But for the next generation, how? Water is the natural resource, but we are wasting more. So that's why don't use more water. Reduce the usage of water. Okay. So now, how we can increase the underground water? How we can utilize the water proper manner? So we are going to discuss on that topic in the next class. So means we can call that water harvesting or rainwater harvesting. In the next class we are going to discuss about water harvesting, rainwater harvesting.